What is going on, everyone? If you are new here, welcome to my channel. And if you are not new here, welcome to my channel again. In this video, I will be doing a get to know me tag. Since you all probably don't know who the hell I am, so what better person is there to tell you other than myself? So let's not waste any time and get started. What is your name? Oh, so this is how we're gonna start, with some hard ass questions. Why y'all gotta be some nosy motherfuckers? The answer is really simple. It's none of your business. I'm just playing, y'all. Don't click off this video. My name is Albert, your favorite YouTuber in the world. You can call me Albert, like Einstein, or Al for short. And if you can't remember all that, you can just call me Daddy. What time do you go to bed? Currently, I'm going to sleep at 1 in the morning. Yes, 1 a.m. Last year, my work schedule has not been stable and it keeps changing. So I've been around the block. But I am an adapter, so it doesn't really matter to me. Put me in any shift and your boy is gonna get the job done. How would you rate your childhood on a scale of 1 to 10? This question is actually kind of tough, but I would rate my childhood an 8.5 out of 10, which seems pretty high. I didn't have the best things in life, but I was also not exposed to the best things in life. Therefore, my parents kept it simple and they made it work for us. If I compared my childhood to the others while growing up, it could have been better and it could have been worse, but that's just how life is. What are your favorite values in friendship? The first two things that come into mind would be loyalty and hardworking. I need people who will stand by me if something goes wrong and we fix issues together. I do not look for people who dip out when things get hard. The hardworking value comes from a specific mindset and it's very contagious when it's around you. I'll even throw in flexible as a value in friendship. If you can arch your back and touch your toes, you are automatically my friend. Come on, not that kind of flexible, silly. What I mean by that is that you are able to easily modify to respond to altered circumstances. You have these 3 traits and we're BFFs. What is your favorite holiday? I don't really have a favorite holiday because I treat every day as any other day. Just because it's Columbus Day doesn't mean that you need to take a day off. But if I really had to choose, I'll pick Christmas, because that's the best time to get together with your family. Do you have any pets? Unfortunately, I do not. As much as I love having animals around me, I just cannot make that investment anymore. I've had some pets growing up and they've been a big part of my life. And after all that time and money invested, it all just results into heartbreak. So now I'd rather invest my time and energy into other things. Not saying that pets are not a good investment, but pets are not a good investment for me because I don't see any advantages that would benefit myself. I do love dogs though, big dogs. What is your best trait? Probably that I'm funny as fuck and that I'm dependable. I am confident that you put me in a room with anyone in the world, I can most likely make them laugh. And let the haters come in the comments. If I commit to something, I always come through to deliver. What is your favorite restaurant? Ooh, this is a good question, but my answer always changes every year. But I have a restaurant that never lets me down, and I'm going with In-N-Out because it's always consistent. And yes, it is a restaurant, don't tell me it's not. Even though they serve fast food, you can go to any location in the world and your order will always come out the same as you expect it to. In-N-Out for life. What is the first thing that people notice about me? I would say that I'm tall as fuck for an Asian, and a lot of people have told me that I have this specific aura or there's some kind of energy that's just around my person. They say my presence just lights up the room, and I appreciate this comment so much because it means a lot. You guys know who you are. How tall are you? So adding on to the previous question, I already said I'm tall as fuck. My exact measurements is 6'1" or 5'13". Oh, you guys talking shit, huh? You don't believe me? Well, I'm gonna stand up for you guys. Look at that, can you even see me? You can't even see me anymore. I am a mutation or an alien out of this world. What is your favorite piece of clothing? I'm not sure what they mean by this question. If I gotta choose a whole piece for the person, I would go with the suit because it's a timeless classic and it can make anyone look good. If I have to pick one article of clothing, this is such a boring answer, but I would choose a t-shirt because a good fitting t-shirt can make or break your outfit. But if I really had to choose, I would prefer to have no clothing at all. But we are obviously gonna keep it classy here, so we are all keeping our clothes on. Yes, that means yours as well. What was your first job? I got hired for my first job when I was only 15 years old, and it was one of the best jobs that I could have at my age. I was a lifeguard and swim instructor for my city's recreational pool. And I'm gonna be very honest, it was extremely stressful in the beginning, completing all my training and getting my certifications. And it is a very long story how I even got this job. But anyways, I'd done that for 3.5 years, and then I moved on to look for other ventures. Have you been to any concerts and festivals? Too many to count. And I also calm down a lot as I'm getting older because these events are getting quite boring for me now, and I am currently seeking other adventures that contain more excitement. But two big festivals that I haven't gone to yet are Coachella and Tomorrowland, so there's still some opportunity that I might go to those in the future. Do you prefer the city or the country? I grew up as a city boy, so I'ma say that I'm a city boy for life. And every time I go traveling, I always look to experience the city life in other places. But your boy can also adapt, so it doesn't really matter to me. You can put me in the countryside and I'll find a way to make it happen. And who doesn't like nature? I think it's great to get out of the city and experience a simpler and different perspective of life. What is your favorite drink? Man, who the fuck came up with these questions? Easiest answer, water, hands down. No questions asked. You have to keep your mind, body, and soul pure. So drink your damn water. No more soda for you. What is your favorite sport? So growing up, my favorite sport was always basketball. I've been playing since I was 9 years old, but this year, I have not been enjoying the NBA at all. So I'm slowly putting basketball on the side and I'm converting into watching football. And this is my second year seriously watching football games to try and understand at the strategic level. Because a casual viewer might just see football as men running into each other. But in all high-level competitive sports, it gets deeper than that. Do you have any piercings or tattoos? I have nothing on my body. I am a clean slate, and I'm very glad about this because my taste and style is constantly changing. And if I ink my body for life, I know it's gonna piss me off sometime in the future. I got nothing against tattoos and piercings. I actually love tattoos, but not on my body. I came into this world clean and pure, and I'm leaving the same way. Do you collect anything? I used to collect shoes or sneakers while growing up, but this hobby just got too damn expensive. And all these resellers nowadays are ruining the love for sneakers because I will not be paying $1,000 for a pair of shoes. Maybe. Don't look at my shoes in future videos. I'll dabble in it once in a while if I can get my hands on a pair of shoes at a good price. If it ain't reasonable, I ain't with it. So now I have a better hobby, which is just collecting memories. If you can have any superpower, what would it be? I had to think about this for a little bit, but it's actually very simple. I will pick teleportation, because wouldn't it be really awesome if you can just snap your finger and you could be across the world in a second, rather than lining up at the airport, going through TSA, sitting on the airplane for 16 to 18 hours, and then you snap your fingers and you're back home. And technically, if you can teleport, you can also time travel. So that's my answer. This last question will be more insightful, and if you've enjoyed this Q&A, show some love by liking the video and subscribing to my channel, and maybe I'll do a part 2.
Ain't nobody like you, dog.
Damn, like that, huh? If you could tell your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? If I could take my younger self, sit him down and look him straight in the eyes, I would tell myself that you have a lot of time in your hands, so use it for trying out new things and learn more about yourself so you won't have to waste time as an adult. Competition is gonna be very tough, so make sure that you stay ahead. Put in the work early because it is not gonna get easier as you get older. Thank you so much if you have made it here until the end with me. I really do appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.